When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pot on. Thanks for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Oh, wait, you like it a little louder in your cans.
I do.
We are joined today by the son of the great Elvis impersonator, David Phelps. It's his son, Doug. Woo! Why is that so funny to me?
I don't know. I do know.
Why is that so funny to me? So funny to me, Dougie.
So you just love getting under my skin.
Oh, but I mean that in the nicest, loving way. I mean, I don't.
I just talked to him yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is Dave?
He's good.
Yeah.
Taking him to Seneca Niagara with Kathy.
When are you doing that?
2 weeks. They're sending me free rooms and free this and free that. So I'm like, I don't want to go away for 2 days because I got to work. And so I'm like, I'll drive up separately and I'll sign in and you guys can have a 2-day getaway.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little gift for your parents.
Yeah. Well,
right? Yeah.
Do what I can.
He's bringing the Elvis suit.
Hugga, burning love.
That room is never going to smell the same.
Tapioca.
That's very funny. Well, good for you. Why do you think you get that for all the gambling you do?
Well, I don't gamble there that often. It was last year. I think I just stopped with friends, and then you're on their mailing list. So it's a $50 voucher for food, 2-night stay, and $100 match play, which means you have to put it on something that can just even money. Like black or red on a roulette table.
Yeah.
So you get the voucher.
That sounds like a fun date weekend. Why aren't you taking like a...
I got nobody.
That's not true,
It
Doug.
is true.
Why haven't you just asked somebody?
Like
there are people I know that you're interested in. Like you come across, you're a very social guy. You're this. Why don't you just ask some chick to just... No?
Well, life is loosening up now after the breast cancer bowl.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
so
exactly.
So now I'm on the prowl.
Right.
Like a lion.
Yeah.
Or a cougar. No,
Yeah.
I'm looking for a cougar.
Or an injured. You're like the old lion that they're looking
old
for a
white
new
lion.
Growing the beard though looks good. Buddy.
No Shave November.
Shave November.
Yeah, that still goes on. I do this every year.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I'm supposed to look at you and remember my prostate.
Yes.
That's what it is. Actually,
yours is black. Mine is gray. I gotta get the coloring thing.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of gray hair. I do have gray hair.
Mm-hmm.
I am 54 years old. I think
Looking good.
I think I look 54 years old. So I'm all right.
You could pass for 49.
Yeah, I mean that's like exactly right. I'm not trying to fool anybody or do anything stupid. I just it is what it is. At this point, I'm realizing that and it's probably because of the mental health classes that I'm in, and all the work that I've done, and it's been a lot. That, God damn, you get so fucked up in this life by the people that I mean, they love you. They're your parents, right? I jokingly bring up David.
They drive you crazy.
Well, you have to realize at some point that most of the things that you were conditioned to maybe believe about yourself is actually bullshit, and that everything on the outside doesn't matter. It's what's on the inside. But we come in here thinking we got to look a certain way and act a certain way and be a certain way to fit in. And we worry about what the other person has and what the other person does, and it means nothing. It means nothing. And if you really want everything you want, you can get it. It's just inside you. You got to get rid of the shitty beliefs about yourself. That's really what it is. And
that's a good theory.
No, don't know. I'm telling you right now, and I know it's a good theory, but it's a lot of work. Because if you go inside and you figure out what it is and what was driving you nuts and why you react in certain situations the way you react, a lot of it has to do with the way you were conditioned. You know what I mean? And the way you believe people perceive you and what pisses you off. And you kind of step back and go, that's bullshit. And it doesn't mean anything. And why did I always believe that? And it's always held me back. It's like the fear from keeping me from going forward. And I just think that for me right now, I'm pretty good the way I am. Not, I mean, working my shit out and having nobody.
Good.
Yeah. I have a friend. I love hanging out with her.
Uh-huh.
That's about all we do.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Maybe later in life there'll be more time for both of you. Yeah. Just keep it going, and then, it's just a nice, easy sail.
Well, I'll tell you where I'll give you an example of something that I have sort of talked about. I think maybe I'll say talked around a lot in my life that was really a fucked up thing. And then we'll get a little heavy here, but we'll go lighter with our dad jokes later. Doug's been texting me twice this week about dad jokes. Twice you did. You were very serious about it, Doug, and I appreciated it more than you even fucking know. I know I'm a little grumpy today, but
Are you grumpy?
I don't know.
All right. Because you can change that with your inner self.
Yes,
you have
can.
to see it and believe it and then
Fuck
change
it.
it.
You can. I know you're going to make fun of this, but
I'm not.
So here's what
Dude, if you want to talk to somebody living in denial, I got out of bed today. I'm like, I can still go. I could get in wrestling shape if I wanted to.
Yes, you could.
I just don't want to.
Okay.
Because I know how hard it is.
Yes, okay,
Right. And
exactly.
When am I going to benefit from that?
You might live longer.
Maybe. For what?
And you might
Not
get laid. You
Yeah,
might get
maybe.
laid. Doug, you
I can get laid anytime I want. I just
so.
have to
I
Uber
just have to
more.
write the check.
Yes.
Hey,
No, Venmo.
I can Venmo you, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I asked that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I told Bill the story.
No, don't.
Huh?
Don't.
No. I'll give you the cliff notes. So I Uber, as many of you know, and this week I picked somebody up at the laundromat, and she was kind of mad at me because my hatch on my car doesn't work. Anyways, got all her laundry in the back seat and the front seat, and we're joking this, that. And kind of flirted and joked with her. Next thing you know, she comes around to the passenger side after she gets the laundry out, and she grabs me, and this is not a joke. And she asked me if I want to fool around. And I go, yeah, I got a couple hours. Sure. She goes, well, what do you make a donation? I'm like, oh. So
Breast cancer donation.
Huh? Yeah.
Her
So
mammogram donation.
so I was just thinking, and I said, do you have Venmo? She goes, oh, yeah. I'm like, I got to.
Cha-ching.
But I had to work. I'm getting a new car Monday, so I have to save for a down payment. So,
All right, good.
As alluring as that was, and as cute as she was, and as younger as she was.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 22.
Whoa, my God.
25, which is 30 years younger than me.
Jesus Christ. How many times does 55 go into 25?
I don't know. Hopefully. For $200 an hour?
Twice.
Yes.
That I know of.
Twice, yes.
Mathematically speaking.
It's going to be like going to see The Godfather and have the projector shut down after a minute. Like, this is really good.
Those moments can happen, at times.
It's amazing some of the women I picked up in the 5 or 6 years that you wouldn't know unless you're driving them to the Gates Motel or another motel or they're you're gonna pick up.
It's the gig economy.
You're picking up Larry, and then it's this beautiful woman, and you're taking her back to Buffalo.
Yeah, and
she's talking to the back. This happened before too. He had another girl for me, and I was drinking so much vodka last night. I had to get so fucked up to do this. And I'm listening for an hour and a half while she's talking to her friends.
Yeah, jerking off on the way.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is, like, a lot of times our past things can fuck us up. And so for me, I was molested by a male babysitter at 6 years old. And the things that went on, once I kind of realized what gay was, then I had committed a gay act. I wasn't gay, but I couldn't figure this out. And I was 12 when I kind of was like, oh, my God. So then you stayed away from women most of your high school and everything because you didn't want them. I always figured if I made out with somebody, they would be able to tell that I had a gay experience before, and I certainly didn't want that. And then when your hormones just kick in and the next thing you know, but everything was like overly sexualized. Like you didn't know that you could just make out and maybe that should be enough for today. You were diving, I mean, deep. And so then once you did that, what fucked up for me was the fact that you were then sort of locked in with that person. Like you only did that if you really liked them and they must really like you. So you got to stay, and you stayed in shitty relationships forever. And I think that has been a tough thing for me. And at the old age that I am, you start to realize that, and that when things do slow down, I don't know how to handle that. I take it as like rejection. I take it as I don't know what this is. I'm either all in or I'm out, right? That was the game I always played. But to actually date, conversations, keep it casual, light, realize that there are more priorities in life than just run into, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's a fucked up thing, and it's not easy for me. I'll be very honest with you. It's really not, and it's something that I'm struggling to try to, because it's not normal.
What you went through? No.
Huh?
What you went through?
No, what I went through, no, but
No,
the actual behavior after that,
right.
where you can't just kind of date somebody, you got to be fucking and with them or not. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not in my life.
I know. Right. And even casual sex for me was not really a thing, because I was so fucked up. It meant, oh, they must really like me, so I got to stay. And that fucked me up. Mm-hmm. And then there were times where, you know.
Fuck me, a girl fucks me. I'm just like, oh, she likes me just enough.
Yeah. Which is normal. Mm-hmm. I think is a normal way. I'm just saying, like, that's just one example of shit. And I go, man, I gotta get this.
I think everybody has a few, not skeletons, but things they remember that I kind of dwell on, or
well, I think there are things
shouldn't.
I think there are things that control the way you behave, and they may not be beneficial to you. Right. And I think
they're more hurtful. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Just the way you behave, and or how you react to certain situations.
Well, it's tough to erase a chalkboard of your mind. Your mind's just going to go, for whatever reason. You're going to start thinking this, that.
So that's why I think, and I do think sometimes, especially for guys, I think it happens after your dad dies. You start to see some of the things that he said that became a belief about you. You know what I mean? Like, my dad was a pretty domineering guy. Big personality, very, very, intelligent, and would tell you basically you're an idiot, and would take over everything. And so you start to believe that, and I can't do anything. And when you step back and go, what the fuck? Got a home improvement conundrum? Time to call in the superheroes. Mac of all trades. Leaky faucet. Wall that mysteriously has a hole in it. Kitchen looking like it's stuck in the 90s. Mac of all trades is here to save the day. No capes, just expert repairs, remodeling, and handyman services that get the job done right. Call them today at 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. Or visit them online at macofalltrades.net, because every home needs a hero. Mac of all trades. You got some dad jokes?
I do have some dad jokes.
All right.
So how's this going to go?
Why don't you start and I can't laugh.
That's what they do on the other ones. So.
All right, here we go.
Am I allowed to laugh at my own jokes? Because I usually do that.
Oh God, you laughed so hard last week.
I know.
At that one
open mic
that I put it on video. It was so perfect.
Yes.
People were ready to be going, oh my God, I love it. The only
They're writing into that?
Yeah, the only thing funny is him laughing at himself. All right, so what do you got?
Do you know what the elephant said to the naked man?
Do I know what the elephant said to the naked man?
It's big, but can it pick up peanuts?
Okay. My doctor told me I need to watch my drinking. Now I drink in front of a mirror.
Yeah, Ray Charles saw that one coming. What do you get when you cross a rooster and a jar of peanut butter?
A rooster and a jar of peanut butter.
A cock that sticks to the roof of your mouth.
I told my son I never want to be kept alive on a machine. So he unplugged the Wi-Fi.
My boss hates it when I shorten his name to Dick, especially since his name is Steve.
Do you ever get the feeling that, like, nobody cares if you're alive?
No.
Try missing a car payment. Oh, you can't do that.
I can't?
You're not allowed to laugh when I do the joke.
Well, I'm buying a car, so it kind of makes
sense. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Do you know the difference between love, lust, and showing off?
Love, lust, and showing off.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Spit, swallow, gargle. No, that counts.
Oh,
Yes. I knew I'd get you with that one.
I asked my wife what she wanted for our anniversary. She said something that goes from 0 to 200 real fast. So I got her a bathroom scale. Ayo!
Do you know this first thing Adam said to Eve was? Stand back. I don't know how big this thing gets.
I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey. And then I turned myself around.
Do you hear Bill Gray's is now selling deer balls? For anybody who wants to eat under $1. That's great for hunting season. Did I tell you I went grizzly hunting with my father last week?
It's my turn.
But halfway there, we saw a sign that said bear left, so we turned around and went home. Sorry, it is your turn.
They said, don't try this at home. So I went to Doug's house.
Do you know what pubic hair and lima beans have in common? You just push them to the side and keep eating.
My son asked me if I believe in karma. I said, I don't need karma. I am the consequence.
Phew. P.U. Why did the pirate wear a paper towel on his hat?
Wait. Why did the pirate wear a paper towel on his hat?
Yeah. He had a bounty on his head. I might have wrote that wrong.
No, you didn't. It was perfect.
Okay.
Really awful. I told my kid to follow their dreams. Then I set an alarm clock for 4 a.m. Dream's over. Reality begins, bitch. Ah! Got him!
No.
Yes!
A man broke into the church, and the police chased him around until they finally caught him by the organ. My penis was in the Guinness Book of World Records till the librarian told me to take it out.
Let's see if we can make Doug. Let's see if Doug can make Doug laugh. Keep going.
Oh, I
Keep
think
going.
that's all I got.
When my kid misbehaves, I don't yell.
No?
I just start slowly typing his name into a college savings calculator and then hit delete.
In my career as a lumberjack, I cut down exactly 82,546 trees. I know this because I kept a log. There it is.
I can't. They're
My buddy was over Thursday night. We were watching a football game. My dog was in front of the TV set licking his balls. My buddy says, I wish I could do that. I said, you might want to try petting him first. Running is a great way to meet people. Yesterday, I met 2 EMTs, 3 nurses, and a cardiologist.
Yeah. Do you know how you can tell something's a dad joke?
No, how?
It's apparent.
Ah! Do you know why a bicycle can't stand up by itself? It's too tired.
Why did the banana go to the doctors? Because he wasn't peeling very well.
Oh. I used to work with a lot of appealing women.
Yeah, I know you did.
They were peeling their clothes off.
Why don't some fish play piano?
Because they're in school?
Because you can't tune a fish.
You can tune a guitar.
Why don't scientists trust atoms?
I don't know.
Because they make everything up. Or they make up everything. It's really,
Wow.
I fucked that one up.
Do you know where the fish said when it swam into the wall?
All right, this is getting bad.
Damn.
I think you won.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Why am I coughing?
Do you know how long it takes the average woman to orgasm? Who cares?
Yeah, I've heard that one since
long time, yeah.
Who cares?
I crushed in grammar school.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Do you ever do dad? We should have your dad in and do dad jokes. What? I like when David's around.
I know.
Because it makes you so uncomfortable.
His birthday's coming up in January. I always bring him for his birthday.
Connors and Ferris handles workers' comp, Social Security disability, and personal injury cases. Listen, I get it. Workers' comp claims can be a real pain. But Connors and Ferris are here to fight for you and get you the compensation you deserve. Whether you threw out your back on the job, slipped when you should have gripped, or your boss thinks overtime means free labor. Spoiler, it doesn't. They've got your back at Connors and Ferris. With offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo, they're the go-to team for getting the compensation you deserve. No gimmicks, no nonsense, just real results. Call Connors and Ferris, 262-COMP. That's 262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Hey, if you're looking for a place that's more than just a market, it's a game changer, you've got to check out Palmer's Direct-to-You Market, right on 900 Jefferson Road in Henrietta, and of course online at palmersdirecttoyou.com. And here's what I love. You can hop on their website, not only see the weekly specials, but under the Learn tab, they've got tons of recipes, tips, and how-to guides. And with football season here, their game day recipe roundup loaded with fun ideas. Chicken wings, dips, crowd pleasers. You're going to be the MVP of any watch party by going to palmersdirecttoyou.com and clicking on the Learn tab. And the experts at Palmer's, they're incredible. I actually learned how to air fry bacon from them. Pro tip, you lay a piece of bread at the bottom to soak up the grease. Brilliant, right? That's a Palmer's tip. They've also got guides for busy back-to-school nights and how to properly freeze and thaw beef or easy meal preps so dinner doesn't feel like, well, a scramble. And it's not just recipes. The market itself is unbelievable. Certified Angus beef, burgers, plump chicken, fresh fish, and one of my personal favorites, the Jamaican Me Crazy coffee. Oh, it's so good. So whether you shop in person at 900 Jefferson Road or online at palmersdirecttoyou.com, you're not just buying groceries, you're getting expert advice, fresh food, and a little inspiration to make mealtime better. That's Palmer's Direct-to-You Market. Check this story out. Okay. This is about a kid who was fishing. And I think it was a public spot. I don't know. This is in Austin, Texas. A lot of times in the South, if they have, there may be man-made water hazards for a golf course, and there's natural fish show up, right? Because a bird drops egg, whatever happens. And so people start fishing in those places. And I don't know if this was private or not, but listen to this. It actually made the news, but the video went viral, and it's not taped the way you would think it was.
A video of a minor allegedly being threatened by a man over fishing went viral on social media a few weeks ago. And now we're hearing from the victim's mom about what happened. KVU's Jessica Cha spoke with her and explains where the case stands now.
Oh, nice, dude.
For Victoria Rentana's 14-year-old son, fishing is not just a hobby.
They're showing all video of the kid fishing.
Lives and breathes it. It's everything to him. So every day he has to get his little fix of fishing. It's like non-negotiable.
And that was no different on October 22nd. After school, Rentana says her son went to Sullivan Park's pond near Onion Creek to fish.
Right here.
But how does fishing turn into this?
No. Yes, you are. I'm allowed to fish whenever I'm 14.
You're an idiot.
I'm not.
Read the signs. If I catch you out here again, I'm gonna punch your lights out so hard you knock yourself out, and I'm gonna drown you.
Okay.
Get the out of here.
Okay.
Just.
Okay. All right, there you go. That's the crux of it.
So how old is this kid? 12?
14.
14.
14.
And how old was that guy?
Well,
Doesn't say?
Doesn't say, and you don't see him on camera.
How did they record it then?
It was just put down, so all you're seeing is the camera showing like.
Was it the kid's cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
The kid put it down. So, again, I'll say, first of all, you probably had a better way to say that to the kid, but was this the first time they interacted? I don't know. I don't know if this guy said, hey, a million times, get off here. This is my property, or this is private property, or whatever. But the kid put the phone down and recorded, and he must have known the guy was coming over. Maybe the guy was yelling. He didn't have it on the guy. He just put it on the ground. So what you're getting is the audio, more or less. The video is just kind of that you'll see the kid's arm, and you can tell he's fishing.
Right.
I don't know. I think most people have gone like to the better community standards. You shouldn't talk to a minor that way. I'm gonna knock you out and drown you. I mean, that sounds like a guy's having a pretty bad day.
Definitely gets the point across.
Yeah, I know, but like, I will knock you out. I will
wasn't-
hit you so hard you will knock yourself out.
Yeah, I kind of.
Well, I'm thinking like, I'll hit you so hard you're gonna fall down and hit your head. I couldn't picture that. Right, that was a little weird.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna drown you. Okay,
Until I get more facts, I got to figure out what this.
Well, I think like the knee jerk on everybody is it's not you. This is terrible. Like, you shouldn't say that to a 14-year-old kid.
She's wearing white after Labor Day. What a fucking idiot.
Wait, what? She had a white shirt on.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, nobody had white shoes. I thought it was white shoes.
No, it's white shirts.
No,
it's anything white.
Oh, I'm
just joking.
Okay. So I was going, okay, what if that were my kid?
Right.
And he comes home with that video. And I went, what would I do? And I think I would say, don't go back there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that's happened. People are assholes, but we got to learn to navigate the world we live in. And
would you call the cops and
No.
say, I would?
I wouldn't.
I'd be like, look,
No,
this just happened.
Yeah.
I want it reported.
Right.
I don't know if this guy's going to try something again or just happen to see my son.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If something happens, you get it documented.
Right, but this is where...
Because if it goes up 1, 2, 3 times and you don't have any documentation, they say, well, we can't do anything until it happens again and again. Now it's the 5th, 6th, or 7th time, and we see repeat offenders getting out.
Right. I'm just on this
maybe
one.
Maybe he doesn't have a dad. Maybe it's just his mom.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But just in this one incident, I thought the kid handled himself fine. He didn't shoot back. He didn't snap back at the guy.
Well, he didn't want to
fuck
get drowned.
yourself. No. Right. And he was probably scared. But he had the video. And this is where I go, I mean, adults, you probably shouldn't talk to anybody that way, number one. I mean, we just shouldn't. I don't know if cameras make the guy. Here's the thing that I'm learning too. You never know when you're being recorded.
Right.
You never know when you're being recorded. You just don't. We can say, I think there's some statistic as to how many times you're on a camera a day without your knowledge, whether it be somebody's Ring doorbell as you walk down the street or whatever, because I think those are always recording.
Well, every 7-Eleven, obviously, banks have had them in cameras for a while.
But
Wegmans, Tops.
But it used to be you would walk through your neighborhood and there was no video of that.
Oh, of course not.
And now there is, because people have Ring doorbell cameras.
Is it ADT, home security?
Yep, there's that as well. There's even Simply Safe, which is
there's a ton of them. Yeah.
Right. So you don't know, but you also don't know.
My car has cameras.
When somebody records something like this, and that's the thing. It's weird because you're saying probably the right thing, like call the cops, report the incident, and I don't know why I feel like I would try to go, guy's an asshole. I can go with you next time if you're going to fish there, but here would be my suggestion. Stay away from there. Go fishing. I love that you're fishing and not doing something shitty.
Right.
As a 14-year-old kid, this is awesome. You know, you got like this kid's really into it, but you're going to run into shitty people all your life, and
you don't know if this was public watering hole.
I couldn't tell. I think they're saying it is,
Yeah.
but for the news to get involved, I would assume they didn't want to look bad either, right? So I'm going, I don't know, but you can document everything now, so maybe that's good in a way. Cameras make us act better and behave better in public. Maybe that's good as well. It's always fun to see somebody melt down. I mean, those videos go viral for a reason. This goes viral for a reason because the guy's like, I'll hit you so hard you'll knock yourself out, which number one, I'd be like, how's that happen?
There was a video I watched last night, lady in a locker room.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one?
No.
A guy tried to go in the ladies' locker room to take a shower because he wanted to identify as a woman.
Okay.
And she just went off on him.
Uh-huh.
It was on Fox News.
Yeah.
And I just turned it off. I'm like, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's happening in a lot of places. I'm not saying clearly it did
I'm
there.
just wondering, I mean, how fast it would take me probably not even 10 seconds to get my phone to video and start recording something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you accomplishing by that?
Well, I mean, two things. One is
you're going to put it on your Facebook?
Somebody's going to recognize that guy's voice.
Right.
Somebody knows who that guy is. We have also seen people act like complete assholes like the lady who went over and demanded the ball.
Right. Now she's a Halloween costume.
But she lost. Oh, she was.
Yeah. Karen.
I hope she gets some money for that. But she lost her job.
Yeah, that's
and
not
I go,
fair.
I don't think it is either.
No.
But here's the bad part. Like, if you own the company and that person becomes a viral sensation for something negative and they look like an asshole and you're getting a bunch of, I can't believe you employ this piece of shit. I wish the boss would stand up and say, I'm not endorsing what she did.
Right, I'm not condoning it.
But she's a great employee and she's been here for a number of years and I'm not going to fire her. And if that means you
ride that wave out for a week.
This is what I'm saying.
And then it's going to be
right,
done.
because it's the mob mentality. Right. This guy, it's a mob mentality for whatever. Hello, my friends. Let's be honest. 2025 has been a lot between the news, the group chats, the price of coffee. I mean, most of us are running on caffeine and chaos. That's why it's time to hit pause and align your energy. My friend, an absolute powerhouse of peace, healer Sheila Tillich, is here to help you shake off the stress, balance your vibes, and unlock your highest potential. I'm talking real healing here, not light a candle and hope for the best energy. Sheila works on a cellular level, releasing those old energetic imprints stored deep in your DNA. You know, the ones that pop up every time your in-laws visit. And listen, with the new year right around the corner, this is the perfect gift. Help someone deal with the issues in their tissues and start 2026 on the right foot. Plus, you can meet Sheila in person at the Let's Rock Market, Sunday, October 26th at Eaglevale from 10 to 4 p.m. Swing by, say hi, and maybe let her tune up your energy while you're at it. So go to SheilaTillich.com. Check out her holiday specials, see all the offers, and get ready to glow from the inside out. Because let's face it, peace looks good on you. Sheila Tillich, helping you heal one good vibe at a time. Hey, if you've been thinking about checking out recreational cannabis in Monroe County, stop thinking and start visiting my buds over at MJ Dispensary. They were the first recreational cannabis destination in the county. That's right, the OG spot. And trust me, they know their stuff. I was at their summer event, and I was blown away by how educated and on top of it their bud tenders are. I mean, these aren't just people handing you a bag. They're like the Google of cannabis, but way friendlier and without the pop-up ads. Whether you're looking for edibles, vapes, concentrates, pre-rolls, or just something that helps you relax, sleep, or deal with pain, MJ Dispensary has it all. And the best part, they'll guide you so you don't leave looking like you just picked random snacks at 3 a.m. Now, maybe you're in it for the fun side, maybe you're in it for the wellness side. It doesn't matter. They've got you covered. And here's a bonus. Delivery. That's right. From Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and even on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., they'll bring the goods right to your door and no judgment if you're in their pajamas. Oh. So do yourself a favor. Head over to MJ Dispensary, 900 Jefferson Road, Suite 902 in Henrietta, or check them out online at mjdispensary585.com. I know I've known people who've been on dating apps and things, right? And you've been on there. Yeah. And then you used to have the success stories. There used to be like the Match.com. We met a match, we got married. Yeah, he hates me now. But is the mystery gone? Because you like, is there such a thing as a blind date anymore? Or like, remember a blind date? Like you would set up
with somebody,
right?
yes.
And you sight unseen,
right?
You'd have to go on my description. Now you go, what's her name? And you can Google search.
Right.
You can have AI scour the planet and find pictures.
I haven't
of
heard
her.
of a blind date in years because all my friends are married or divorced and they get hooked up with somebody else.
Yeah,
but of course, you know, first thing, you got a picture? Let me see.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
I have a friend that you might like.
Yeah, but I mean, then you go.
There was 3 married women at the bar last night. They couldn't believe I was single. I'm like, I just, you know. I'm like, you can believe it.
No, put that picture out there.
Right. But then I gave her my number because one of her friends was looking for a DJ.
Yeah.
And one was a breast cancer survivor. So I'm like, look me up on Facebook. I just had my events. I want to be with it next year.
What was your last relationship?
Oh, I don't remember. Relationship. There was a woman named Eileen that went for a couple of years serious.
Yeah?
And then just kind of faded out. Yeah.
Ooh.
I ran into her a few years, once or twice a year. No, I haven't seen her since I DJ'd her son's wedding 4 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, were you seeing her then?
No.
No. Did she bring a date to the wedding?
No.
Oh.
But those feelings are gone. And I knew it was going to end anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, years ago. So.
What was the moment that happens? Because there's always a moment in a relationship where you're like,
I'm just like, yeah, this isn't, just wasn't the sparks there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know you got to work in a relationship, but I'm like, yeah, she had kids. I still didn't have kids. So there was still that thought in my head that I might meet somebody that might have one. That's past now. I won't be having kids at 55 years old.
No?
No.
I ran into a buddy of mine. He's 53. He's got a 4-year-old.
Good for him.
And I go, God damn, Pete, what are you doing?
What did he say?
He goes, I love it. He's like, it keeps me young. But he also is divorced and I don't know, a situationship, I guess we call it now. I have no idea. But he has kids from 17 to 4 years old. You kind of get built-in babysitting, I guess, at 17. Right? You could go, yeah, you're not
How
going
many kids does he have? 5, 6?
4 or 5.
4
yeah.
or 5?
Yeah.
Probably 5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Between 17 and 4.
I don't know I don't know.
This wasn't on my, wasn't in my path.
No. Apparently not.
No. I live vicariously through my friends' kids, which I love.
Yeah, I know.
They're great.
No. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying, like, for you, I was just curious, like, what is it? What
serious?
Like this.
I don't even think I
3 married women looked at you and said you would be a fun guy to be with.
Well, one, I dress up for work. I have a nice vest and tie set.
Yeah.
15 different colors. Last night I was wearing one that I wear on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And they had been in there before, and I had gotten them laughing and giggling. And, the one, they're all married. I go, I think I remember you. And the one girl in the middle, I don't know if it was her first time, but she said, aren't you married? I'm like, no, I'm a 2-time widower. She goes, you are? I go, yeah, I got married right out of high school. And big into nature and hiking with my wife, and she ate some mushrooms, and they happened to be poisonous, and she died. She goes, oh, my God. I go, yeah. And then my second wife, 15 years later, was beaten to death with a hammer. She goes, that's terrible. I go, well, she wouldn't eat the fucking mushrooms. Which is an old joke, but not a lot of people know it.
Wow.
And they got the laugh, and I poured them all wine. And
yeah. But I just go, there's no mystery. There's not even mystery in, like, how to get to the person's house if you were going. You got GPS.
Right.
You could drive by before.
Right.
You can see what they're really like. Are they lying about how they look? Did they put on weight?
I think with dating, like anything, even animal intuition is the chase. And you don't have to chase me and get me. I'm like, let's go. Like, there's no big chase.
No, rolling over.
No, there's not, like, he's not going anywhere.
Right.
I can get Doug whenever I want. He's easy. He went, somebody like Moran that's he's vilified, he's got kids, he's busy.
Yeah.
His time is limited.
That's right.
I got to keep texting him and calling him.
You better bring your A game.
Absolutely.
That's right.
The only time I can see him is Sunday after brunch from 2:30 to 3:30. And I'm going to fuck his brains out. But Doug, he's free all the time.
I'm going to scramble that boy's eggs is what I'm going to do. I'm going to butter his toast.
I met a chicken the other day with
really?
X-ray vision.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Shit,
I believe so. Because the chicken went, big cock.
Oh. Here we go again.
No.
Here we go again.
Big cock?
Yes, I
Okay.
got it.
I was asking the
Everybody
viewers.
got it.
Okay. So when I do go on a date again, I will let you know.
You won't.
I won't ever again?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think you will. I think you're jaded.
I asked somebody over last week for goulash.
Where's the joke?
There was no joke. She was busy. I was trying to get somebody over for dinner.
Well, why did you say that?
I just did.
Goulash sounds... goulash, when made right, is delicious.
Yes. I think I had a post on Facebook. I'm making goulash tonight. It's a fall day.
And she wrote you.
Yeah. She's like, that's my favorite.
And you said, come over. And she's like...
Not right there. I was waiting to make it again like a month down the line.
I said, hey, I'm making goulash.
Yeah. Let me know when you're free. And she never got back to me. So.
Oh.
Peacock?
Well, you know what? I believe this.
Okay.
I think silence is also a message.
Mm-hmm.
And that that's a fucked up thing.
I'm just gonna go fishing and wait for somebody to drown me.
Well, I think also, like, you wish every adult has unfiltered thoughts that they'll never really share.
Yeah.
About people, situation. Maybe they do with the
I
best
share
friend.
more on here than with my
So-
family because most everybody here is a stranger but you,
Yes.
but we interact. I like to get the laughs, obviously, and try to be interesting on your show. And
yeah, but there's jealousy and there's like that people have
people are
intrusive thoughts.
People are jealous of me.
No, I'm just saying that, or even that moral hypocrisy where
It's a big word.
Well, you understand what I'm saying? Like everybody would have this like moral outrage over something, the way somebody dresses, the words they say, and really they're thinking the same thing. They're maybe doing something that they don't want anybody to know about. I mean, come on, think of the biggest moral people who claim to adhere to a higher moral standard in the United States. And what did we do when we saw those people fall? We fucking cheered, man. When Tammy Faye and Jim Baker all came tumbling down, the fucking world went crazy.
Whenever you're on top, there's people trying to push you down.
I mean, but they,
in every aspect.
Well, it was because he was fucking somebody
Right.
else, and she didn't know about it. Oh,
got water all over the place. Oh, good.
So that's all right. I'm swinging my hands around like an Italian. That's what I always think, and I go, man, everybody's thinking the same thing. But wouldn't you like to know why this woman? She goes, I love goulash. And then you start a conversation, and then when you write her that you're having goulash again, you think, ooh, here's the key to unlock the chastity belt.
Well, I tell you, as you get older, I know women like food better than sex because they're going to eat more and have sex. What are they having more often, sex or good food? Yeah. So it's the allure of food.
Yes. Maybe that's your way in.
Maybe.
Maybe
I'll try something
deviled
different.
eggs.
Deviled
eggs.
You know what?
I don't want to hear it. Did you? What did you do?
There was a girl over summer that it was Easter. I was selling deviled eggs.
Yeah.
She was at the restaurant. I love them. I'm like, well, I'll make you some. I never heard back from her.
Of course not.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done? Come on.
And then in September, somebody in the bar says, do you know so-and-so? I go, yeah. I tried. She said she liked deviled eggs, and I wrote her on Facebook. She goes, she does love deviled eggs, and she said she liked you. And I'm like, well, then why didn't she ever reach out? And she goes, I don't know. And then Golf League ended, and she didn't see her again. So that was that.
You make it sound so hopeless.
Isn't it?
But no.
No.
You know what I think sometimes?
What?
I think this is really true. I'm gonna say it, and let's see if you agree with it.
Okay.
I think you get to a certain age, and I don't know that it's a game. I think some women have had a marriage fail, and then maybe another relationship after that maybe they thought was something, and that ended, and they're just waiting for everybody to just leave. Like they're somewhat jaded to a point where, yeah, you're fun, you're a nice guy, but ugh. And unless you stay in contact and not even in a, and I don't mean in a creepy way, but just kind of, hey, checking in, whatever. I think you diminish.
And even that is too much or too little. There's never a good
right. But I
plateau.
mean, I'm not like, but do
and
what
girls like that over 50, they have their girlfriends and they have to hang with them because they're all in the same boat. And to bring somebody else in that boat, she's not going to get a guy unless you have a guy. It's got to be all the same timing to have the foursome go out.
Maybe. I mean,
she can't have more than I do, and she wouldn't have more than I do because then she's going to have to hear about it and blah, 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 blah.
Well, maybe. I mean, I know people who are.
Okay, well, that's what I see.
No, okay, right. So there's your experience, right? So you're coming from a somewhat jaded point of view too, and all I'm saying is maybe if we just put the jaded stuff away and you just sort of went in just in funny, charming, funny Doug, and just throw it out there every once in a while. And look, man, maybe
Every once in a while, I'm there every day.
no, but what I'm saying is like
I think my women are between crack whore and part-time employee at 7-Eleven.
I got
think
that.
That's where
I see that.
You know?
I see that. But let's raise our standards.
Okay.
We raise our standards. All I'm saying to you is keep reaching out to these people once in a while and get a fucking
Absolutely.
cast that net wider, buddy.
Yes.
That dick don't suck itself.
Because I love rejection and I thrive on it.
Wow.
And it makes me feel
why
so
is there,
good.
Yeah, but who says it's going to happen? And why does it have to be like that? You just go, hey, how's it going? Hey, I hope you're having a great day. I was just thinking about you because I'm making
Weren't we
goulash
just
and I know you
talking
love
earlier
it.
on the show about how things earlier in
Yes.
life
This is what
reacted?
I'm saying.
So this has
stop.
happened earlier in life.
Right. I know it has.
Okay.
My point is, fuck that. It's not. It doesn't
Just keep
mean
getting
doesn't
rejected.
mean it's going to happen now.
If you ask
Doesn't
100
mean-
women that you want to fuck, somebody's bound to say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. But the girl that likes
I'm looking for number one right here.
the girl that likes goulash,
deviled eggs, goulash, and dick.
No, just write her a message. Hey, making deviled eggs. Remember you liked them? You popped into my mind. I hope you're well.
There you go.
And leave it there
Okay.
and see what happens.
You want to go fishing?
Maybe
and
you'll get
drown
a
me?
no thank you. I don't know. Maybe you'll get no
Are you
thank
into
you.
Fishing and
No thank you, dog.
asphyxiation?
No.
No thank you, Bill. No thank you.
No one knows what that means.
That's why I love it.
I know, me
That's
too.
why-
That's why I do too. I do too.
For Dougie Fresh!
Woo! The son of David. The great Elvis impersonator. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.
I woke up in a hotel, didn't know what to do.